Good morning, day, afternoon, night. I try to just go with welcome, 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 welcome into another day and another lesson of A Course in Miracles at whatever time this is finding you. Let's just trust that it's the perfect timing and that this is the lesson that you need and that your heart is calling out for today. And that's why you're here. You're here because your heart is calling out to know that God goes with you wherever you go, which is the lesson that we're on today, lesson 41. And yesterday we were together connecting with, I am blessed as a child of God. You are blessed as a child of God. We're blessed as children of God, and that God goes with us wherever we go. Let's take just a quick moment to get grounded. Tune in, connect to some prayer, connect to some breath, whatever you feel guided to do today. If stretching or getting into your body is helpful, we're basically just wanting to clear the mind and open the heart. Trust your inner guidance. And what's the best way for you to get present so that we can really join together and receive this lesson that we are being given today. Just a couple more breaths here. Doing whatever you feel you're guided to do to just get right here, right now, and open to receive. As you're ready, gently bringing your attention back to the space. Today's idea that God goes with you wherever you go will eventually overcome completely the sense of loneliness and abandonment that all the separated ones experience, that all of us who think that we are separate experience. How do we know if we are one of the separated ones? If we ever have a sense of loneliness and abandonment. So I learned how to get pretty honest with myself. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. That definitely shows up for me. So the fact that God goes with me wherever I go, how will I know that I really believe this idea that God goes with me wherever I go? I'll know because I will overcome completely that sense of loneliness and abandonment. And also, depression is an inevitable consequence of separation. So are anxiety, worry, a deep sense of helplessness, misery, suffering, and intense fear of loss. So all of those things demonstrate that we are the separated ones, right? If you experience any of those, and that we're not at a place yet where we know that God goes with us wherever we go. And that's okay, that's why we're here. And so if we've identified ourselves as the separated ones, right? So here's the sort of things that we've done as the separated ones. We've invented many cures for what we believe to be the ills of the world. But the one thing that we do not do is question the reality of the problem. Yet its effects cannot be cured because the problem is not real. The idea for today has the power to end all this foolishness forever. And foolishness it is, despite the serious and tragic forms it may take. So it's not denying that it can look very serious and very tragic. Deep within you is everything. Deep within you is everything that is perfect. Deep within you is everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. And that perfectness that you have within you, it will cure all sorrow and pain and loss and fear, because it will heal the mind that thought these things were real and suffered out of our allegiance to them. So it's saying we suffer out of our allegiance to pain, sorrow, fear, and loss. You can never be deprived of your perfect holiness. You can never be deprived of your perfect innocence, your perfect light, because its source, the source of that light, goes with you wherever you go. You can never suffer because the source, capital S, source, love, God, spirit energy, the source of all joy goes with you wherever you go. You can never be alone because the source of all life goes with you wherever you go. Nothing can destroy your peace of mind because God goes with you wherever you go. We understand this course, right? Understands that you don't believe all of this. Understand in fact, we know we don't believe all of this because it says if we did, we would have no loneliness, we would have no abandonment, we'd have no anxiety, worry, helplessness, misery, suffering, or intense fear of loss. So we know, so it's understood. That's okay that we don't believe all of this. How could you, when the truth is hidden deep within, under a heavy cloud of insane thoughts, dense and obscuring, yet representing all that you see? Today, we will make our first real attempt to get past this dark and heavy cloud and to go through it to the light that's beyond. There will be only one long practice period today. In the morning, as soon as you get up if possible, sit quietly for some 3 to 5 minutes with eyes closed. At the beginning of the practice period, repeat today's idea very slowly. God goes with me wherever I go. God goes with me wherever I go. Repeating it after me to yourself. God goes with me wherever I go. Very slowly, and then make no effort to think of anything. Try instead to get a sense of turning inward past the idle thoughts of the world. Try to enter very deeply into your own mind, keeping it clear of any thoughts that might divert your attention. From time to time, you may repeat the idea if you find it helpful, but most of all, try to sink down and inward, away from the world and all the foolish thoughts of the world. You are trying to reach past all these things. You are trying to leave appearances and approach reality. It is quite possible to reach God. In fact, it is very easy because it's the most natural thing in the world. You might even say it is the only natural thing in the world. The way will open if you believe that it is possible. This exercise can bring very startling results even the first time that it is attempted. And sooner or later, it is always successful. We will go into more detail about this kind of practice as we go along, but it will never fail completely, and instant success is possible. Throughout the day, use today's idea often, repeating it very slowly, preferably with your eyes closed. Think of what you are saying, what the words mean. Concentrate on the holiness that they imply about you, on the unfailing companionship that is yours, on the complete protection that surrounds you. You can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you wherever you go. So let's tune in. I want to go for the full, I don't have a timer, so anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. I think I'm probably going to air closer to the 5-minute one if you want to join me on the actual practice. So again, repeating the idea to ourselves for today slowly, that God goes with me wherever I go. And then tuning inward past all the thoughts of this world. All right, let's get started. I'm going to finish up this practice here in about 20 seconds. And that was the one practice of today, other than repeating it to ourselves regularly throughout the day, preferably with eyes closed all throughout the day. Repeating it slowly. Think about what you're saying, what the words mean. Concentrate on the holiness that they imply about you, on the unfailing companionship that is yours, and on the complete protection that surrounds you. Today, as you carry this out with you, you can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you wherever you go. Much love, and I will look forward to joining with you as we move into Lesson 42 tomorrow.